Okay, hi everybody. My name is Layla Sharif and I'm the curriculum manager for the Teaching Childcare and Health and Social Care courses. So this evening we're just going to talk through the various courses very briefly. We've got some slides that we're going to show you and you'll be able to ask some questions at the end. So the first course I'm going to talk about is the Adult Health and Social Care course. So adult social care, if you're not sure what that is support provided to adults with physical or learning disabilities or physical or mental illnesses. So this could be for personal care, such as help with eating, washing, getting dressed, or for domestic routines, such as cleaning or going to the shops. The support is provided in various ways, and it can be provided through formal care services. So you might work for a care agency, which could be a residential home, or it could be going into the person's home themselves. You could be going into somebody's house, or you could be helping them in a residential care home. That's what I wanted to say. So why might you choose to study social care? Now, in light of the fact of what's been going on this year, COVID has really highlighted the vital work that people in health and social care sector do. So whatever role you do and whoever you work with, you have the potential to make a big difference to people's lives. The health and social care sector offers a huge variety of job opportunities, and there is an increasing demand for more care workers, whatever your area of interest is, and potentially you could find quite a rewarding role that suits you and your personality. So at the college, we run the level 1 health and social care course and the level 2 course. Both of these courses will equip you with extensive knowledge that you would need to start your career in health and social care. The level 1 qualification is aimed at learners who are interested in working in adult social care. It aims to introduce you to some of the basic concepts of caring for adults, which are essential for working within the sector, including knowledge around the following areas. So the sector itself, the values and principles of working in adult social care, the skills and attributes that you would need to be working in the sector, communication skills, and the role of the adult social care worker. And then we have the level 2 course, which is a longer course. So the level 1 course is over a term, once a week, but the level 2 course will go over 2 terms. And this qualification is also for those who may be new to the sector or the industry. It's accessible to learners of all ages who may want to understand more about working in health and social care. And it aims to introduce some of the basic concepts of caring and preparation for employment. What you'll see on the previous slide, what you'll see is what we're covering is very similar to the level 1 course, but quite often we suggest the level 2 course for people who have prior experience or are actually working in health and social care already. We have a course that was due to start this week, but it's actually been postponed until the 2nd of October, which will be the level 1 course, and that will be every Friday from 9:30 to 3:30. Some of it will be online and some of it will be in the classroom. The level 2 course isn't due to start until January, and that will be 2 days a week, Mondays and Tuesdays, also 9:30 to 3:30. Any additional skills that you might need for coming on these courses? We need you to have quite good IT skills because some of your lessons might be online, and you'll also be required to do your assignments online as well. So word processing skills, and then you will learn how to use the virtual learning environment that we work with, which is currently Google Classroom. We'd expect you to have a decent level of English. So for the level 1 course, it would be at least entry 3, and for the level 2 course, at least entry 1 English, and also good communication skills. So just to kind of reiterate, by choosing one of our health and social care courses, we believe you're making a wise decision, as this particular sector is one of the largest and fastest growing industries in the UK. With an ever growing and aging population, there's an increasing number of available job vacancies. Whatever your reason is for enrolling in one of our courses, you can be sure you will be supported throughout by an experienced and helpful staff. So now I'm going to pass you on to my colleague, Shirley Witter, who's going to talk about our early years childcare courses.
Hello, my name's Shirley and I'm currently teaching childcare courses here at Working Men's College, and I have many years of experience which I do share within each class that I teach. In terms of my own experience, I mean, I've got over 25 years experience, so that's a wealth of experience that I'm happy to share with all of my students. So I've worked within a creche environment, after school club, nursery, preschool, childminding. So that kind of shows you the breadth of career opportunities that are available once you are involved in childcare. Now, these are some of the things that some of my students have expressed to me. They've said that working in childcare is never boring, and at times it's great fun. Another said, I get to help parents see the change in them and watch them recover and get their lives back. And finally, another student said, little things such as spreading jam on toast are major achievements for children. So all of these things are very relevant when working with children. And you can see on the slide at the moment, there's a picture of somebody who's very stressed, which reminds me of all these parents and students who were saying, oh, lockdown, what are we going to do? I can't do maths, I can't do English. But remember, if you've had your own children, that we nurtured our children, we grew our children, we taught our children whilst they were at home before they even touched base within a nursery. So in terms of having skills and some knowledge, yes, we do have them. But once you start studying for a childcare qualification, you build on everything that you've taught your children and what you know. So working in childcare. So at the moment at Working Men's College, we have a level one course. So we have the level 1 award in caring for children, which is delivered over 1 term. Then we also have the level 1 certificate in caring for children, which is delivered over 2 terms. And then the progression from there is then onto our level 2 course, which is the early years practitioner, which is either run over 3 terms, or we have a fast track, which is run over 2 terms, which will start in January. But with the level 2 course, you will need to be in placement or working with children, because you will be observed within the classroom environment as part of the qualification. Unfortunately, you won't pass the course without it, so you need to do the knowledge and the skills. Again, because of the current climate, that most of our courses we will be using what's called blended learning. So it might be that you're in class for one day, and then the next day you're online, so you'll have access to Google Classroom. So your IT skills, you need to have some. You also need to have access to a computer to be able to log on. So working with children, it is challenging, it is rewarding, but it is worthwhile because you're nurturing children so that they can then be the word I'm looking for, build up on their life skills. And it's very important in this day and age, as you know, with the world the way that it is at the moment. But as my slide says, working with children aged 0 to 7 can be equally challenging and rewarding. But if you have a passion for nurturing young children, supporting their early learning and providing play activities that enable them to explore and develop, then early years can be a career for you. Early years workers, well, they enjoy working with children, they nurture, they are nurturing, caring, and have a genuine interest in each individual child's well-being, development, and early learning through play. They take a pride in children's achievements and encouraging them to flourish and grow. They play an integral role in helping them develop through fun activities. How many times do you hear, oh, it's only play, but there's a lot more to only play, believe me. As a practitioner, you will laugh, smile, and your day might be just as fun for you as it is for children. Furthermore, you will have the immense satisfaction of seeing children develop skills and knowledge that they will use throughout their entire lives. You'll notice that on a couple of my slides, I have put YouTube links there. So please do, when you have the time, go and have a look at them, because they'll show you what a day in the life of a childcare worker, and it will give you, an overview. They're only short videos, a minute and a half, so it's not too taxing, but it is good to watch if you can. Next slide, please. We'll go on to the next slide where we're talking about skills and qualities. What do you need to have to be able to work with children? Well, first of all, you need to be an active listener. You need to have good communication skills, be transparent and trustworthy. You need to be caring, have empathy for children, be patient, respectful, observant, provide an inclusive environment for them to play in so they all feel valued, and be encouraging, so encouraging them to do things for themselves, to be independent. So, in terms of skills, most of us have these skills, but you will decide whether or not this is the career path that you want to take, but it is rewarding, and I do look forward to seeing some of you on my courses, and I'm open for any questions. Thank you.
Okay, so me again. I'm going to talk a little bit about the Level 3 Award in Education and Training, which is the course that I deliver. This is a teacher training course for anyone who wants to teach in adult or further education, but doesn't have a teaching qualification, or is also for any of you who are interested in becoming a teacher in adult or further education. And it's the minimum qualification that is required by most employers. The majority of colleges would expect you to have this qualification if you're applying to work there. So what does the course cover? So the objectives for the course: by the end of the course, you'll be able to adopt an integrated approach to theory and practice of teaching, reflect on your own previous or current levels of experience, practice and skills and areas for development, identify principles of learning, teaching, assessment and evaluation, develop confidence, communication and interpersonal skills, and also develop an awareness of your professional role and responsibilities. The courses Unfortunately, this term, the course is not going to be running. So the next course will be in January, and there'll also be a course starting in April. You can get further information on the dates of these courses on the website. The courses are usually held on either a Thursday or a Friday, and they run from 10 till 4 p.m. These are one of our full cost courses. So the price of the course is £480. But if your household income is under 25,000, you can apply to our Learner Support Fund to get 50% off. The course is accredited by Ascentus, and currently we are planning for these courses to be partially on site and partially online, although this could change by January. There's individual learning and lots of collaborative learning as well. In terms of the assessment, there are 3 written assignments and 2 practical teaching sessions, which we call micro-teaching. So there's a 10-minute micro-teaching and a 15-minute micro-teaching. And one other thing I would say is that if you are interested in this course, you should have a subject that you have experience in. So I'm not teaching how to teach your subject, I'm just teaching the basic teaching skills. So you wouldn't be taught how to teach a particular subject, you'll just be taught the teaching skills. So there's an expectation that you will already have experience in a particular subject area or subject areas. After the level 3 qualification, the next level up is the level 5 diploma in education and training. You can also do the PGCE and post-compulsory education if you have a degree. Some people want to switch to teaching English, and there's a qualification called CELTA, which is a certificate in English language teaching for adults. Many people apply for sessional work after completing the course, and some of our learners have also gone on to do volunteering, and so they can build their confidence and their experience. The other course I'm going to talk about is the supporting teaching and learning courses that we have here. So unlike the level 3 award in education and training, which is about teaching adults, supporting teaching and learning is about working with children in the classroom. And this is primarily a course that teaching assistants would do. So this course is for men or women who are looking to develop knowledge and practical skills needed to work in an Ofsted registered learning environment. And we would consider that to be primary or secondary school. For level 2, you need to have at least a level 1 in English. And for the level 3, you need to have at least a level 2 in English. A maths qualification is desirable, but not essential. And you may be able to work towards that while you're doing the other course. On the level 2, you complete 11 assignments, which are done via Google Classroom. And you must also have good IT skills for researching and uploading documents. You will need to have your own laptop or computer with video and audio. And using a smartphone or a tablet is not necessarily ideal, especially as we're going to be having some sessions online. The level 3 requires you to have experience and preferably the level 2 qualification, although we can make some exceptions for that. There are 16 assignments on the level 3. The evidence for assessment will be gathered through a variety of, can you go back with the slides, please? So a variety of classroom activities and activities via the Google Classroom website. And we do use various kind of online techniques and digital tools such as Kahoot and Padlet, particularly to make the online learning a little bit more interesting and interactive. These are just some of the work that students have done So there's just a few slides showing you some of the work and some of the activities that students have done that they've created for children to use while they've gone into their placement, and some of the events that they've joined in at the college. So for both courses, you will need to find a placement, and your tutor or an assessor will come and observe you on your placement. The placements are voluntary, so you're not being paid for those. So can you go back? You're not being paid for those. You'll be expected to go in for a minimum of a day a week, but preferably 2 days a week. There is possibility for you to apply for special educational needs setting, and for this the age range doesn't apply, but the course doesn't qualify you to work with children with special educational needs, but it can be a stepping stone towards that. And because you're going to be having placements, you'll also have to have a DBS check done through the college. So with the level 2 and the level 3, you'll be awarded a certificate through NCFE Cash, and you will be able to apply for a position as a teaching assistant in a school or a learning mentor. And there are various other jobs that you may be able to apply to with this qualification, such as SEN support, bilingual support, and they can also be used as a stepping stone into further education and higher level qualifications. So if you're interested in these courses and you would like to get a recognised qualification and increase your employability opportunities, then you can go to the Working Men's College website, find the course and do an assessment online. This applies to all the courses that we've spoken about this evening. All of them have links to online assessment on the website. And these slides were prepared by Tina Lane, who's the course tutor for the supporting teaching and learning courses. If you want to email her directly, her email is tinal@wmcollege.ac.uk.
Thanks, Layla. That was really helpful. Just wonder if you've got time to answer a couple of questions.
Yeah.
Yeah. So is there any financial support for people that want to study these courses?
Right. Yeah. So all the courses except the level 3, if you are on any means tested benefits, these courses would be free for you. And if you're on low income, you should be able to get them free, but you'd have to come in and show us proof that you're on a low income. The level 3 awards in education and training is slightly different. I did mention earlier that if you've got a household income under 25,000, then you can apply for the Learner Support Fund, which will give you 50% off that course. So that would make that course £240. With the level 3 supporting teaching and learning, that goes through the student loan system. So you would have to apply for a student loan to do that course.
Great, thank you. What about the hours? Are they family-friendly hours in terms of when these courses are run?
So all the childcare, the health and social care and the supporting teaching and learning run from 9:30 to 3:30, but there is some flexibility at the end of the day if students need to leave before 3:30 to get children. The awards in education and training runs from 10 till 4, and I usually request that where possible, if people have childcare commitments, that they try and get some cover for that particular day that the course is running.
Thank you. Does the college have a good track record of people going into employment from these courses?
We have had quite a few, so I can speak about the level 3 award in education and training. We've actually employed quite a few learners who've completed that course. We've employed them at the college. Others have got employment at other local colleges as well. Some go into volunteering because they're not quite ready to go into teaching. We've had quite a few learners from the childcare and the supporting teaching and learning who've gone on into employment in a school setting or a nursery setting as well.
That's great. And what's different about WM College? Why should people come and study with you? I presume you've got a lot of expertise within the team.
Yeah, Tina and Shirley, who teach the childcare and the supporting teaching and learning, have got extensive experience themselves and have been teaching the courses for a long time, not just at Working Men's, but at other colleges as well. And I have been teaching the teacher training course for about 15 years now. So, and I've got a lot of experience in delivering the initial teacher training courses. And also the tutor who teaches health and social care also has a lot of experience. So all the tutors on all of these courses are subject specialists and have got practical learning, practical experience of working in the industry as well.
And what's the college been doing to make sure that all the classes and etc. are COVID safe?
There's been a lot of measures put in place around the building. We've got a new one-way system. We're providing masks, hand sanitizer. We've got seating plans for all the classrooms. All the tutors have been inducted into how the college has changed and how to work with the learners this term. And I did mention before that we are going to have a lot of classes going to be online, and some courses like ours are going to be a mixture of being in class and also being online, so that we don't have too much traffic coming through the college at any one point.
Great, thank you. I don't think we've got any more questions, so we can wrap that up for today. But thanks so much to you, Layla and Shirley, for a really interesting presentation.
Thank you.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.